everyone, I am Sydney from Chic Stripes. It has been quite some time since I have done a haul video, so I just want to share with you some things that I have picked up over the past couple months. I will throw out a disclaimer. You may hear some jingle bells rattling in the background. That is Rupert. If you don't know who or what Rupert is, just head on over to my Instagram, Chic Stripes, and look up hashtag Rupert Pick of the Day, and you will quickly find out. So that aside, let's jump right in. I have a lot of things to show you. A lot of really great things from the thrift stores, from the consignment stores, some really unique pieces. And it's not a traditional haul. I guess there are rules around a haul video. I have worn these things. I have shown them on my blog. I did not purchase them all in one go. In fact, this is probably over the past 3 months or so that I've just been out and I've been looking and I found things completely by happenstance for the most part. So I am going to actually start out with something I found at Hope Thrift here in Richmond, and I posted it to Instagram and asked people what they thought of the item because it was rather large on me, but I loved it. So I'm going to pull it out. It is a red vintage coat. Hopefully you'll be able to see the details. I'm just going to scroll up. It is made with wool. It is fully lined. It has pockets, which we all know and love. It has a great kickback pleat, a fun little fur collar, and it's just a really fantastic winter jacket. Now I got this a couple months ago, and the reason I was asking people about it on Instagram is because it was too big for me. The problem I find for myself is because I am smaller, I have really small proportions, that it can be really hard to find clothes that fit without altering. Now I've kind of come to just suck it up and know that I'm going to have to alter some stuff, and if a piece is really great and worth it and going to be an investment in my closet, then I'll go right ahead and do that. So I got this jacket for $9. I think I'm going to wear it today actually for Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, by the way. You guys will be watching this after Christmas, but Happy Christmas Eve and then Merry Christmas tomorrow. So, where was I? Yes, jacket. So I got this for $9. Great find. Took it to the cleaners, or tailor, excuse me. I got the sleeves slimmed because they were too bulky, too big for me. So I got the sleeves slimmed and I got the waist taken in a bit. So now it actually kind of fits on my waist. That was a total of about $70 worth of alterations. Not a cheap thing, and primarily because this coat is, if you can see it, it's fully lined from the top to the bottom. It's a very thick wool, so this coat was made very well. F.W. Fisher Designs for Ellery Fashions, 80% wool, 20% nylon. So it's an old coat, but made very well, like I said. So I still need to go in and have the shoulders taken up just a smidge. They're a little bit too far down on my shoulder for me, and because it has shoulder pads and a very strong silhouetted shoulder, it falls off a touch. So it's not too bad, but I am going to get that done, but that's another $70 to do both shoulders. So my $9 vintage coat quickly turned into a $150 investment. Now, chances are if you go to J. Crew or you go to Banana Republic or somewhere else that has a really nice wool-lined pea coat, you're going to be spending $150 and up. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not too bad of a price, but definitely something that if you do have the intention and you buy a lot of things and you want to tailor and alter them to fit you, just try to stick with really wardrobe-worthy investments because alterations can run you pretty high. And if you are local to Richmond and you want to know where I went, please let me know. Oh, I have another thing that I thrifted. I'll have to pause the video in consignment that I grabbed it. So the next up is several items that I found at Goodwill right before Thanksgiving. I had actually gone in, seen a basket that I saw. My grammar is awful today. Saw a basket that I really loved. I always buy baskets at the thrift store because they're huge and you can fit so much in them, and they're way cheaper than buying them at Target. Anyway, left the thrift store, thought about the basket, went back to get it, and decided, what the heck, let me just look around for a little bit. Biggest mistake ever. Don't ever just look around in a thrift store because you will leave poorer than when you went in. So anyway, long story of that is I ended up finding I found 5 pairs of Salvatore Ferragamo pumps. The first pair that I bought are these gorgeous white pair. Very classic, the bows. These are very, very in right now. These are size 6.5. They actually fit me really well. They are very narrow, which my husband is going to kill me for wearing them because he's always telling me I wear my shoes that are not good for my feet. But these are really cute. So if you can see, they have the bow detail, the little Ferragamo inscribed on the gold in the middle of the bow. They say Ferragamo Boutique, made in Italy. And they're cream. I think they're going to be precious for fall. So just picture these with rolled up, kind of ripped, loose, light wash boyfriend jeans, cardigan, a button down, whatever. So I think they're going to be really cute. So I got these. These were $5, right? $10. These were $10. Yeah. And then I happened to fall upon these pretty little babies. Same shoe, Ferragamo Boutique, made in Italy, only they are a dark brown kind of crocodile skin. They have a different kind of bow, but again, Ferragamo is inscribed on them. Same kind of fun low heel, and again, too narrow for me, and they do kind of hurt my feet. But I'm thinking of maybe trying to get a shoe stretcher or something to maybe stretch out the sides. I'm not exactly sure. But, you know, if you just kind of wear them and then take them off, you're fine. Anyway, $5 for these. I love them. I actually wore them for Thanksgiving, so they are a really great fall, winter shoe. And I just love them. Again, they are size 6.5. So, I found both of those shoes and decided to take a little walk around the belts, where I found this fun little belt. I love it. It is a maroon leather vintage belt. It actually fits me very high-waisted, and I wore it recently on the blog. It's maroon, in gold, and it's just great. I love finding vintage belts. I think I spent maybe $1 on this, and it's just really cool. I love it. So what can I say? So I got it. I then happened to take a stroll around the end caps where they usually keep their clutches and their purses and their wallets, etc. Where I happened to find this. So this is just, it's kind of one of those cool envelope clutches that has a sturdy kind of metal thing in there. So it just, you pull it open, clasp it shut. It also actually has a little chain. So if I wanted to wear it like this, I could. So far I haven't. I've just used it as a clutch. The reason I got it, I think this was $5, something like that. I only spent $19 on both pairs of shoes, the belt, and the clutch. I got it because it's gray. I did not have a gray clutch, and I've actually been using it as a day clutch. If you happen to follow EJ Holmes on Twitter, she is a fashion journalist for the Wall Street Journal, and she did a little story on a day clutch. So instead of lugging around a humongous tote bag, just put your essentials in a clutch. So it's a wallet, phone, some lip stuff, hand sanitizer, whatever you kind of need on a daily basis, put it in a day clutch, and then stick that in your work tote so you aren't carrying around so many bags. So anyway, I've kind of been using this for that. And it's been really great. I really, really liked it. So that was a really awesome spur of the moment Goodwill haul. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. So my next trip, over Thanksgiving, I went to the Bargain Box, which is the best thrift store hands down. It's run by a bunch of very old women who volunteer. They have the weirdest hours, but they actually sell things for 50 cents, which is unheard of in the thrift world nowadays. So while I was there, I found 2 pairs of shoes that were so-so. One I'm actually still thinking about, so I may try to go to the Bargain Box over Christmas holiday and see if they're still there. They're just a really cool, random, funky pair. So anyway, that being said, I actually found this skirt, which I have one on the blog. It's a red, I guess I kind of describe it as tartan, but it's not really. It has a really cool kind of overall diamond pattern, but within the diamonds are different patterns that you can see. And my favorite part is this fringe detail on the side. So it's a long skirt. I usually wear it high-waisted, belted, because it's a little bit big for me. And then it comes to about my knees, which I actually really love that length of skirt. I wear it for work. I wear it casually. And I got this for $1. So yeah, it needed to come to my closet. I also actually, while I was there, picked up a half slip. Now, if you grew up maybe going to church or going to dressy events, you may remember your mom dressing you in a slip with your dresses. Those have kind of gone out, I guess. I haven't had a slip in probably 10 years. But I have found in the winter that when I wear certain skirts paired with tights, the skirt sticks to the tights. No amount of static guard is going to rectify that situation. So I needed a slip to go in between the skirt and the tights to kind of create that smooth line. So I found a half slip at the bargain box for 50 cents. I don't know where it is right now, but I'm not going to show it to you. It's just a white half slip, and yeah, it's white. It's nothing crazy. So that's a really great place to check for slips. I washed it before I wore it. Yeah, so that was a great find. Sorry, Rupert is going crazy here over these Christmas presents. Next up is a great piece that I got again on a whim. Someone asked me recently, they said, take me with you when you go thrifting. How do you find all these great pieces? And it really just happens because I just frequently go shopping. I guess I should say looking. I go looking. I don't really go shopping. And if I see something that is a unique piece that I know I will love, that I know I will wear, that will add value to my wardrobe, I'll usually pick it up if I see it, depending on the price. So I had actually gone into Pieces Boutique over on Main Street, if you're here in Richmond, and I was selling some client clothes and selling some of my own stuff, and really was making it a point to talk to Lindsay at the register and not browse the store while they were going through the items. That's my downfall. If I am browsing, I will most likely find something. So we were wrapping up everything. I was getting ready to leave, and I just happened to glance over to my right, where there was just a bunch of odds and ends. There were some belts in a box, and I happened to find this belt. I looked at it. I love the lion. I have a lion pendant that I got several years ago that I really love, and I haven't worn it recently. And I just, I fell in love with this belt. I don't know. I picked it up. I tried it. I was like, I don't need this. I don't want it, whatever. But I wanted to see if it would fit me, so I kind of discreetly tried it on at my waist to see if it would work as a high-waisted belt, which it did. And I also tried it on at my hips to see if it would work down there, which it did. It was leather. The tag says made in Morocco. The actual lion piece is really heavy. The leather feels nice. The closure is really cool because it has just basically a notch. You can see the notch. And it just notches in to one of the holes, like that. And it actually kind of makes a cool kind of thing when you wear it. Actually, I just posted this belt on Monday of this week, so it kind of will hang down sometimes like that, which is just kind of cool when you're wearing it. So anyway, this was priced at $18, and I was selling some of my own stuff to Pieces, and I ended up just trading Lindsay for it. So I sold some of my pieces and walked away with this, which I love. So, okay, last, certainly not least, and I have worn this so many times on the blog. I have my very first investment jewelry, what I consider it. I have a very Kieselstein cord, 2 pieces, alligator cuff and alligator ring, which I'm actually wearing right now. This piece came into Baggio a long time ago, several months, and can you see up close? I just want you to look at it. It's so pretty. I had never actually heard of the artist until this piece came into the store. I'm going to try to show you. You probably actually can't see it, but on the inside of the alligator, it's inscribed. It has the 926, which is sterling silver, and then it has his name, and it's a cuff. So it comes open like this, and then it comes shut And anyway, I love it. I don't know really what I can say, but you just Google his pieces on eBay. I do have actually this cup pictured on my Pinterest board. So if you go to Pinterest, you can click on this picture and it'll take you to his website. I think you can get the spelling of his name, go on eBay. But his pieces are very iconic. They're very well known for what they look like. Here is the alligator ring. You can see it's a little large for me, so I actually usually wear it just like this, doubled up, so it doesn't slide off. But I felt like these were a good purchase because they were a collection piece. They will go up in value. If not already, I could already sell them for more than I bought them for. But they were expensive. They're not cheap. Like I said, go on eBay and just kind of Google some of his pieces. When he sold at Baggio, someone else bought them. I was very upset because I thought about it. I said, I want these for my birthday. If they're still back in the store, I'll buy them. They were gone within a week. They actually came back to Baggio, and so I jumped on them. And I have worn them almost every day. They're very seamless. They go with everything. Really just can't say enough about how much I love the pieces. But on eBay, I had originally put in a search for this artist, and so I could see all the pieces that were coming up for him, and I never ever saw this piece or this piece. I saw some very similar. The alligator is probably one of his more, I guess, classic, well-known pieces. He also does a moon and stars. He does frogs, cowgirls, and this very kind of heavy sterling silver design. And I never saw these, so very excited to add these to my collection. Don't look for them on eBay anytime soon because I won't be selling them. I love them. It's kind of the bad thing about buying and investing in great fashion pieces is that you end up loving them, and so no matter how much the resale price is, you probably won't get rid of them. But I look at them as an investment. That's what I tell my husband. So anyway, that is really it. Those are kind of my last hauls of 2013. I don't anticipate buying. Actually, I take that back. The clothes rack is having a sale a couple days after Christmas, and on Saturday everything is 60% off. So you may see Clothes Rack is a Richmond thrift store for those of you that aren't Richmonders. You may see another brief video that recaps the last things I bought in 2013, but I have absolutely loved only shopping in retail for this year. It has been fantastic. That is officially it. That is my last haul at this moment of 12/24/13. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of the things that I got. Maybe I'll be back with a last minute haul before the new year. But like I said before, I've really enjoyed just shopping secondhand stores this year. It's been really fun. I'll have a blog kind of recap, a blog post recap for you on the blog around the new year, just kind of recapping why I chose to shop secondhand first in 2013, my thoughts and experiences on it, and if I would do it again, we will see. So that's all for now. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys in 2014.